music changes. The way we listen to it, the way we groove, the phrases that the kids use. It's all sung different now, and so you can't do all the '90s music. You can't sing quite like you used to back then. So you got to tweak it a little bit because they listen differently, and hear differently. So there's definitely a change, and in order to be part of it, you have to change with it. You can't just hold on to what you've been used to.
We both love the song, and we love Christine, and Mick being there meant so much to us. So it was an honor to be able to pay tribute to her, and we're all sad to lose her. And the In Memoriam segment, because we're all getting on in years, there's many more of my peers going. So it'll be a challenge to keep it together. I got waterproof eye makeup on.
It's for me it feels very sacred, obviously, and it's very I don't know, it literally feels like an honor to get to go up there and sing, particularly that song, the song Songbird, because it's already so much like a hymn. I feel like it's going to be just a very authentic moment for her and for so many people that we've lost this year. First, let me just say I got to see Lizzo at rehearsal, and mind blown, if you can hashtag that. And Harry Styles, I got to see Harry Styles, and I don't want to embarrass myself, but I just, I have like a little old lady crush, if I can say that.
You can definitely say that.
My kids are going to say I'm totally cringy, but that was fun to watch him too. He's great.
I think that the magic of hip-hop is how each generation tries so hard not to be the last one. And I think that is beautiful about our music. It's like, I know one thing, I don't want to dress like they did, and I don't want to make the kind of beats they made. So it's always a new hip-hop. And it's funny because I've seen all the eras, and the guys who are like the now guys, they hate what's coming next. You know what I mean? Like, you can jam to it, but on the surface, you're like, yeah, they're not as good as us. I love it because it's a bragging genre. You have to always be the best. I'm the best. I'm the best of every rapper in here. I'm better than all of them. You have to say that and believe that. But I think that that whole thing of the next guys up are always trying to outdo the last guys. These new guys, they outdid us all the way on getting money. They getting money. And they brought new fashion. Whatever hip-hop does, it seems to be that the suburbs do. The international audience does it. Like, whatever you do to your pants and you change the cut of your jeans and the way you wear them, then the whole world does it. I love it. So I think that for hip-hop to continue for another 50, it just has to keep saying, forget about what happened before me, and just do a new hip-hop every time.
Well, it starts with the music. I wrote an album that I wanted to use as my cheer me up inspiration. I call it my happy album. COVID was so dark and heavy on all of us, and I just really wanted to change my mood, write happy lyrics, happy songs, write about positivity, optimism. So it puts me in a very dancey, cheery kind of fun mood, So it really does translate into real life when you put music out there. It just has vibrations. So here I am with all my new fun things to wear, color and cheer.
It's so hard. It's harder because when you're in the room with somebody, you can say, oh, not that one, do this, try this, blah, 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 and do that thing. During COVID, you're lucky to get an artist to go to a studio because a lot of people were depressed. A lot of people didn't feel the mojo of doing anything, you know what I mean? And so you get one time to pretty much get an artist to get off the couch and go to the studio. So I had to deal with what was given to me. Luckily, everybody's amazing. Everybody's already amazing, so it wasn't that much editing to be done. So it was great. It was great, but it's definitely harder than being in the room with someone, because you can come up with magic there in the moment, So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know her for so long. I went to high school with Beyonce, you know what I mean?
HSBVA in Houston.
HSBVA in Houston, yeah. So I remember her being just, as a young person, really dedicated and just always really serious about the music, you know what I mean? It wasn't a game to her. It was real from early on. So none of this is surprising at all. You know what I mean? And so it's just great to see my hometown sister out here killing the game, and she's always been the same. She's still the same.